Hello, boys and girls, members of the VC, Tony P, coming at you from La Casa de Perla, the basement, the underworld. It's a little bit chilly here, although today's supposed to be warmed up. Cool in the basement. I haven't turned on the heat. I should, but I didn't. We're supposed to warm up outside. It's supposed to be 44 today. 44. Jeez. Almost summer. Nah, I'm only kidding. I'm here because of a great channel, Americana Sam. Sam St. John, I believe is his name. Great channel, great influencer, just an all-around nice guy. Plays the guitar sometimes. Him and Glenn from the northern part of around Canada. They play together every once in a while when Glenn comes down this way. And he has a vinyl tag, an Americana tag for 2026. Now, I'm not, Americana means a couple things to a couple people. You know, Americana could make it be a mixture of country, mixture of folk, maybe some blues thrown in there, maybe even a little bit of rock and roll, maybe a little hint, maybe some swing, if you know what I mean. So I'm here to get along with the tag, to try to tag a tag. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. But anyway, I digress, as Art would say. Let's take the first one. Favorite Americana album of 2025. Now, this is not a 2025 album. I changed some of the questions to suit what I have so I could do the tag. You know how that works. I got this album this year from my son, Kevin, and his wife, Britt. Tyler Childers, Purgatory. I think it's a 2023, 2021. 2021. It's a good album. It's good. And I'm not that big on country to an extent. The modern stuff, I'm not a hip. I'm like a George Jones kind of guy. You know, a Johnny Cash kind of guy. But this is really good. Lady May is really good on here. Feathered Indians, White House Road, Born Again. It's a really good album. And it's on orange vinyl, so that makes it even more precious. Okay, so that's 2025. Favorite used American album. This, I've shown this a couple of times, and it is my favorite. It's Jesus Was a Capricorn. Chris Christopherson, beautiful album. He has some really great people. Rita Coolidge on here. Larry Gatlin is on here from the Gatlin Brothers. He does a great gospelish type of song called Help Me. And the album that promoted the song by Chris Christopherson was Why Me, Lord. But it's really a good album. And the bad thing about it, you'll find it in the dollar bin. Maybe with inflation, it's probably the $3 bin, $5 bin by now. But just so many good stuff on here. If you find it, get it. It's really good. Chris Christopherson, If Jesus Was a Capricorn, love us. Larry Gatlin does a great job on that too. Last American album purchased, and I got this in 2025 as a Christmas gift from me to me. Highway 61, Bob Dylan. You can tell the hype stickers, the good songs are on here. Like a Rolling Stone. This is when he electrifies himself. He doesn't electrocute himself. He electrifies himself with the electric guitar. Is this when he does it? I think so. Desolation Row. What a great song on there. Highway 61 Revisited. Tombstone Blues. Ballad of the Thin Man. If you haven't got this one, please do it. Do yourself a favor. And I have a lot of Dylan, but I didn't have this one. So means more to rock and roll than you think. A record with an acoustic instrument on the cover. Not only am I going to give you one acoustic instrument, I'm going to give you three. There's a guitar there, guitar. This is the Kingston Trio. This is their debut album. When I was a kid, I tried to play the song off this album, Tom Dooley. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Hang down your head and cry. And I tried to play it on guitar, and I was terrible. I tried to play it today, and I'm still terrible. This has Sloop John B. Great. But they don't get as much attention on the VC either. Can you name them? Can you name all three of these guys? Can you name them? I can't, because I got them written down right there. You know, Bob Shane, Dave Guard, Nick Reynolds. And Dave Guard leaves, I think 1960s. And some guy named John Stewart takes his place, who I think becomes a songwriter himself. Okay? Kingston Trio, acoustic stuff. An American songwriter, artist, record that turns 50. And I think other people have shown us. Waylon and Jennings, Willie Nelson, Jesse Coulter, and Tom Paul Glaser. I think this is what really turned me on to old country back in 1976. You know, I can remember a cassette player. I think somebody made a mixtape of this. I might even made it. And we use it. I used to work at an auto parts store in the summertime, and they had a cassette player. And I think that's where I kept hearing this stuff. You know, my heroes have always been cowboys, honky tonk heroes, Suspicious Mind, good-hearted woman, in love with a good time and man. But that one turns 50 years old. Outlaws. Acoustic ballad. I'll go back to the Kingston Trio with Tom Dooley. That's my ballad. I like that one. Cover worse than music. I don't have any. I think all the covers were good, but that's just me because that's just me. American record by a woman. Okay. Now, you know, I could have done a Linda Ronstadt, because boy, who's more Americana than her? But I don't want to be a one-trick pony. I could have. Yes, I could have. And Emmylou Harris, Evangeline. Another beautiful album. She does a song here, Bad Moon Rising, John Fogerty. She has such a lovely voice. Her and Linda Ronstadt, they are so wonderful. They complement one another so well. And Dolly Parton, you put those, they could be a trio. Could have showed that one too, but I didn't. But Emmylou Harris, Evangeline, excellent album. That's the cover of it. Wonderful. Covers Red American Woman. American tune of 2025. I don't have any tune of 2025 Americana, but I have listened to this group. I don't have any of their albums. The Milk Carton Kids. Did I say their name right? I don't have any of their albums. I've heard a couple of their tunes. They're not bad. They are not bad at all. Milk Carton Kids. But I don't have a tune that I can give you an old tune that I really liked. When Rita Leaves by Gilbert McClintock. If Rita Leaves, that's a great song. Go listen to it. I think it's on his album Naturally or Natural, something like that. Number 10, name an underappreciated America artist. I'm gonna give you a special. I'm gonna give you two for the price of one. One, I don't think we give John Denver enough credit on the VC. But on the other hand, if you have his greatest hits album, you have almost all that you should. I'm surprised on this album. Now, I'm sure he has it on other ones. This is John Denver's greatest hits. I don't know when this one came out. 73. It doesn't have Ann's song on it. I thought it did. But if you listen to the song Goodbye Again, that'll give you a tear to your eye. John Denver, taken way too soon. He had built a homemade airplane, Is that what he had? A homemade airplane, a homemade helicopter, and he crashed. That's a terrible thing, right? Is that what happened to him? The other one that we don't talk a lot about, but has so many songs, Jim Croce. This album is called Life and Times. This is a beautiful record. Came out in 1973 also. Not a bad song on this album. Not a bad song. Life and Times. Another one, taken too late. One Less Footsteps. Roller Derby Queen's my favorite. Dreamin' Again, Careful Man, Alabama Rain. A Good Time Like Me Ain't Got No Business. Singing the Blues. Next Time, This Time, Bad Leroy Brown. These Dreams, Speedball Tucker. It doesn't have to be that way. Another dollar bin, $3 bin, $5 bin. Whichever one your place has. My records are falling here. I'm sorry. Americana record that's not from our country. Now, I'm sure, I don't have very many foreigners other than Canadians. The Canucks always have Gordon Lightfoot, my favorite album. And, of course, this one has the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, but also has Summertime Dream. I'll Do It Again, Never Too Close, Too Many Clues in This Room, Spanish Moss, The House You Live In, Protocol. This is another fine album. This was, I think this one was given to me. I have 2 copies of this. This one was given to me by Shadow Man from Canada, who has since passed away as a member of the VC. I hope you remember Shadow Man. Those of you who've been around for a while. Last one. Challenge another channel to participate in the challenge. I don't want to put that stress on anybody to do something like this. However, if you've watched my video and you want to do this and you got the idea from me, run with it. Take it. Take it to the limits. Take it to the limits one more time. Oh, that's lousy. But there you have it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more. I hope you had a good Christmas. I hope you had a good New Year. I hope you health, wealth, and happiness. May all your records be flat. May your stylus run true. Whoop-de-doo for your Subaru. Tony P signing off. God bless you. Bye-bye.